What's up, guys? It's Rocket Punch Army back with another review. Today we have
キャラメルマン1号
and that is pretty much Caramel Man #1, which is this crazy looking figure. I just wanted to start off by saying how important it is in the existence of RPA that this figure is. Was that even English? Did I put words together correctly just now? But what I'm trying to say is back in 2008 maybe? 2008, 2009, not sure. Actually, looking back, it is 2009, but the figure's from 2008. But this was very instrumental in this channel being alive, and I'll explain really quick. So when I first started like collecting, I mean, I've been collecting all my life, but like collecting, grabbing stuff, I got into Collection DX. You guys might know that. It's run by this awesome dude named Josh. And I actually, you know, when I received this, I reached out to him and I asked him, I said, hey, listen, do you think I can do a review? I don't remember the exact wording, but he's like, yeah, sure. And he gave me all the things I needed to do. I uploaded it, and people thought it was cool. I didn't get any really bad feedback or anything like that. And then I said, you know what, this is kind of cool. Maybe I can do it myself. So from that point on, I started doing more and more reviews for Collection DX. Obviously, that inspired me to start my own channel. But I will never deny that Collection DX was the start of Chachi Power, which is my first channel, which morphed into Rocket Punch Army, where I decided to just go full-time robots. So I just want to dedicate this to Josh B. If you're watching, thank you. Since, you know, if you guys didn't know that, that's where I came from. That's where I originated from. That's where the format of video is. I took his, basically, the format that he was using, which is what pretty much everybody uses. I mean, to some extent, everybody does a review on like a table, whatever. But yeah, very, very inspired from working with Collection DX for all those years. But anyway, I wanted to review this because I don't think I did a video review. I think back then I wasn't even comfortable around cameras. I just took pictures, and just looking back, obviously I didn't have a lot of experience with white balance or anything like that. Anyway, I figured I'd do a video for you guys, and you know, I think it's a really cool piece, and definitely adds to the history of Rocket Punch Army. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get this open. All right, so I got it out of the plastic protective wrap. This is a Megahouse release, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a subsidiary, something or other of Bandai. So obviously the quality is going to be there, and it's off the Perfect Piece metal line. So there is die-cast metal in this. It's such a silly looking piece, and look at this, Dr. Mishimada, what's his name? Sorry, it's Dr. Mashidito. So it's got a little figure in there. He goes inside Caramel Man. I just think it's like so crazy. But anyway, let's take a closer look. He obviously goes in. He's like the pilot of the mech, and the back has some really cool photography. I love the way they did like that worn metal in the background and some of this like iron stuff right here, steel, iron, whatever, bridge work. Very excited to show you guys. And it's even got pink poop, which I think is unchi, something like that, and a couple of accessories. So let's finally get in there. You're going to get styrofoam, which is awesome. You don't really see that too much nowadays. Even back then it was starting to like phase out, but thank God this came in that. So this is not something you throw out. I mean, I understand the whole environment thing. I go over it once in a while, but it's always something nice about having that. You get your instruction booklet. There's not much going on. It shows you how to make the stand. You know, not even worth opening this since it's pretty much one-sided anyway. So back here... Alright, so back here we got the stand. Let's pop that out. Not a big fan of stands, but it's definitely worth checking out. And do I always have to say that? I'm not a fan of stands. You guys probably already know that, but in case you're watching for the first time, yeah, not a big fan. I don't usually display with that unless it's absolutely necessary. Hold on a second. I see something back here. It's really bothering me. Just spotted my wooden robot attacked by vines. By all these vines. Look at that. They're intertwined or intervined. Look at that. It used to just be standing up. Alright, anyway, getting back to this. Let's look around here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's try to flip this around without messing up the styrofoam. Look at that, guys. A lot of stuff going on in here. Got this hand that wants to fall out. Look at the sculpt on this. I'll look at that in a second. We got Dr. Mashidito, which is a little smaller than I thought from what I remember. Actually, this whole figure seems a little smaller than I remember, but that's probably because I was much younger. No, just kidding. That's not why. But anyway, I'm going to get this guy out. Got some batteries. You don't have to worry about these batteries going bad since they're not real. And the figure itself, let's pop this out right here. Make sure we put that where it belongs at the end. Guys, look at this. It's so heavy. Forgot how heavy this thing was. This is awesome. You can see he's very highly protected against scuffing of paint, because you can see during shipping there's some glue that's coming off on this cardboard here. Did I put that cardboard there, or did it come with it? I think it came with it, but I'm going to set that aside. It's very nice that it came with it, otherwise it'd be scuffing all the silver. Why is there so much plastic? Plastic over his head. And here, I don't even know how this goes on. I'm going to attach his fists. I'm going to put the fists on. Just so you know, there's open hands. I don't feel like showing you guys. Does that sound like I'm being a jerk? I don't feel the need to have to swap hands. Well, I don't know. I always say that, and then I end up showing you guys because I end up feeling bad because you guys are cool. But anyway, you got those. Got the poop. Yes, that's always nice. Pink poop. This is what happens if I eat a lot of weird stuff. I get a unchi myself. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this little nose here. Is it keyed? It doesn't look like, well, maybe it is. Actually, it is keyed. So the flat spot goes up. Looks like a little face, doesn't it? Looks silly like that, but let's go ahead and put this on. There we go. Alright, next we're going to take a look here at Mashidito. I hope I'm still remembering his name. Just read it once here. Alright. Look at this little dude. It's kind of like squatting. Oh, I get it. Is this what it's supposed to be? Man, it does look like he's like, if he was like sitting on a toilet, it does look like he's just struggling to get that unchi out, right? And if anybody's Japanese, hopefully I'm saying it right. Unchi. It's U-N-C-H-I. Got to take out that translator over here. Let's see what she says.
Unchi.
Unchi. Whereas the evil dark warlords in all the anime say Unchi. This translation thing is kind of cool. I'm going to have it say Rocket Punch Army videos are the best, that I want to watch them all the time. Let's see what that translates to.
ロケットパンチアーミーはひどいです。私はこれらのビデオを見るよりもうんちを食べたいです。
Wow, it's kind of long for what I wanted to say. Anyway, moving right along, guys. We are going to put this guy together with his fists. This almost feels like a kid's toy, because it's like got like big ball joints. Laid an unchi there, trying to put that in. And we're going to get... why is it sticky? Stop being sticky! Oh my lord, this is greasy and sticky. That means it's going bad. Pop! Oh, jeez. Alright, I might have to take care of that in a second. It's like a sticky, greasy. You can see my fingerprints are staying on it. So that's one of the downsides of storing things that are painted or made out of rubber, plastic, things like that. But should be able to take care of that in just a moment. But anyway, getting back to this thing. It's so awesome. Rock solid. Oh, let's see how much it weighs. Alright, we're going to start off in grams. I'm going to put this guy here. And he's 541 grams. What is that in pounds? I'm going to take a guess and say it's like 45 pounds. Ooh, it's 1,195 pounds. Just kidding. It's only a pound and whatever, 195. So it's pretty hefty. Doesn't sound like a lot. When you really think about it, it's like 1 pound. But really, when you hold it in hand for the size of it, it's pretty heavy. Now, I'm not vastly familiar with the series, which, by the way, is called Dr. Slump. It's a manga. I believe there's some anime, things like that. But I do have a couple of figures. Not only do I have this, but I also have Arale-chan, which is Dr. Slump's robot girl. I don't know. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I don't remember. But if you have information, leave it below so other people can figure it out. But I have an EX Gokin of that one. It's like a little girl with big glasses, and she's a robot and whatnot. But you know, again, I'm only here for the robots, guys. But you can check out the video on her. I think it's on Rocket Punch Army or Chachi Power, or maybe even Collection DX. I don't remember. But anyway, getting back to this, it's beautifully painted. It's got like a dark metallic blue paint job. Again, it feels nice and hefty. It's got this little backpack here that says Caramel 1. Open that up, and by the way, it's got spring loaded. Oh, I thought it was spring loaded. No, that sucks. I thought it was spring loaded, guys. I'm sorry. But apparently you can put these batteries in there. Let's get the batteries going on. Wait a minute, it is spring loaded. It is spring loaded. What the hell? It's just really hard springs. Yeah, it's spring loaded. Alright, put the batteries in there. And not close that. At least it didn't break. Why can't I close it? Oh, this battery's not in all the way. There we go. Alright, we got that in there. Finally, only 5 minutes to do that. And there you are. Alright, so we want to check out a couple things. I should start with articulation. Could have sworn this thing moved. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Barely any movement of the head here. But there was something... Oh, I think it only moved because like the nose is off and this moved. But I don't think it's really meant to move. I mean, the head is detached. That's kind of weird. Let's just see if there's articulation. Yeah, look at that. I don't think that's meant to come off at all, guys. But I do it for you guys because I love you. But yeah. You got very slight articulation. It's almost pointless. Right? And we have the shoulders. There's metal in there. I mean, this whole upper thing, everything's metal. Let's just put it that way. But you can see it's got some cool ratchets. Doesn't really do anything aside from that. It's just almost feels spring-loaded. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. And then you have the elbow, which is friction. And then obviously the ball-jointed fist. You don't have any waist articulation, and you'll see why in just a moment. And you have the legs. The legs are friction. Do they go? Yeah, they go in and out. So forward and back, and in and out. And a lot of fingerprints. I hope I'm not ruining the paint. Doesn't look like it. It just came off. And you got the ankles and the feet. We'll look at the bottom of the feet there. Made in China. Alright. So the next thing we're going to look at is Mashidito. He doesn't feel sticky, which is good. I'd hate for him to be deteriorating. It's mostly just the painted PVC. Now, I don't even think it's deteriorating. It's just got like a film on it because the paint's not coming off. It's not leaving fingerprints. It's leaving fingerprints, but they wipe right off. It's probably just my hands. And then the little unchi, which is, I don't know if it's squishy, but it's like a matte finish. It's not shiny, and it's not sticky like the other things. And they do put some weathering lines. Not weathering, but I guess like shadow lines. I mean, they put a little detail on that. And you get this little thing here. If you notice, his shoes are right here. Where? Oh, it's this way. It's this way. His shoes are like right there. Like he scrunches himself. But I want to show you that feature. I'm going to take the head off. Put it here. Like his feet are literally on his chin. Isn't that crazy? But we'll open this up. There's another thing I want to be careful with. These little PVC belts. So it's got PVC belts. I don't want them ripping off. See, like things like this. It's a shame, you know what I mean? Because like you buy them, they're pretty expensive sometimes, and then like, and in an effort for them to make it cool, like, you know, with soft goods. Well, soft goods is usually like capes, right? Stuff like that. But anyway, but some soft material, you always have the risk of that deteriorating. I mean, PVC, you pretty much throw it in a dumpster; it's there forever. But you know, it does deteriorate to some extent. But let's pop this guy in here. Look at the chair. Like this guy's literally squished in there, which I guess makes it anime correct, but really there's no space for his body. Like imagine all the mechanical stuff that would have to be there in real life. But I like the way it tabs in. It's got these little plastic bits here, and thank God they're separate from the chest, and they're probably using like a softer plastic or more resilient plastic. But it, watch this, it just clips right in. See that? Really cool. And that's pretty much it. I mean, what else is there? It doesn't shoot anything. Doesn't really do anything crazy. It's more like a display piece, a really nice display piece, like metal. If you pick it up, it feels really nice. I'm going to set up the stand. Right, like I said before, I don't really like stands, but think it kind of works with this. Is this dusty? How is it dusty from being in the box? Anyway, so we're going to set this up. I not remember how to do this. Yeah. Just clip right in on the bottom like this. Is that right? Why does that look weird? Oh no, that is right. That is right. Then we're going to pop them up over here and set them up. So it's pretty much like holding them by the crotch here. And that's it. That's it, guys. I mean, aside from the hands, you guys really want to see that? All right, I'll show you the hands. I'll show you the hands. Pain in the butt to take this off, but I'll show you the hands. Damn it. Ah. All right, I'm not going to show you the hands. But I'll just do this, like my usual faking of the switching of the hands so you can see what it looks like. Ooh. I haven't been doing a lot of scale things, like scaling with other... As a matter of fact, I forgot it in my last review, but I figured I'd show you guys. I've been putting a lot of stuff away, so I don't have my MP10. I don't know how many of you guys have the MP44, but you know, it's roughly the same size as an MP10, sort of. But at least that gives you an idea. Even on the stand, he barely reaches his crotch. Now, I forgot to show you this. I tend to do that a lot. I tend to forget certain things. But it's got a squished up nose. Apparently it's from a battle with a Raleigh-chan. And we're going to pop this off and put this on. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the little nose. But anyway, that's pretty much going to bring us to the end of this review, guys. What can I say? I think I bought it on sale. I got it on sale like a year after its release. Maybe it was on sale. I think I got it from HLJ at the time. But probably really hard to find now. So if it interested you, oh my lord. If it interested you, that sounds so weird when I say that. If it interests you, you may be able to find it on the secondary market, whatever that's called, eBay, stuff like that. Probably insanely expensive. It's like one of those things that just gets released and then like you'll never ever see it again, and the tooling is probably molded down now. But if you find it, it's not the coolest, amazing, most thing in the world. Oh my god, I can't talk. But anyway, there's a link in the description below where you can find other cool stuff, right? And also support the channel. And that's it. And before you ask, since I've been selling that stuff, this guy's not for sale. This guy's definitely not for sale. So sorry, but this is mine forever. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.